exciting week in West Michigan as Gilda's LaughFest kicks off tomorrow.
Yes, popular comedians are flying in from all over the country, including Brent Morin, who has a long list of Hollywood credits to his name. You might recognize him from NBC's Undateable or his Netflix show. I got a chance to chat with him about his style of comedy and what he's really hoping for with this trip to West Michigan.
Well, I always say it's like therapy with laughs. Like I'm more of a story guy. I'm not much of like a punchline guy, but then it always turns into some kind of weird therapy session. That's what I've learned. Might be the Irish Catholic in me, but usually what ends up happening is people can go down my journey and then they feel better about themselves.
I love that. I think there's so much power in storytelling. And talk to us about what people can expect from the show.
Well, with me, I'm big in act outs usually, and kind of take you on a trip. This particular show that I'm working on now, I kind of call it mirror moments, where it's you kind of look at yourself in the mirror and take away as much ego and insecure, all the stuff that you and defensiveness away, and come to terms with yourself. You know, like I don't want to be a fun uncle. You know, I'm single. You know, the pandemic taught me way too much about myself. And it's a lot of times embarrassing stories about my childhood or where I came from on this one, you know, so it kind of putting it together of who I really am.
If people are watching and they see this and they're kind of meeting you for the first time through this interview, what would you say to encourage them to come and check out the show, to jump online, buy tickets, and come experience you live in person?
Well, I'd say, you know, you won't be disappointed. This is something I can do well. And I take it very seriously. So I don't want to like disappoint people that get babysitters that, you know, call out of work. You know, I don't take advantage of people's time. And, you know, I guess it's at a casino, right? So maybe we'll all become friends and we could lose money together.
I love that. I love that. Brent, I hear that you have a decent English accent. Before we go, do you want to give me any of that?
That's very interesting. A decent English. Oh, probably because of my orphan bit. But that's not really who I am, though. I'm not really that good at that. There's also singing in the show sometimes, so it's gonna. I like the whole old school performers, the you know, the Sinatras, the Dean Martins, where there'd be comedy, but then maybe some element of music. It's just like a full-on show.
Single ladies, listen up.
Well, I'm also a hopeless romantic too. So sometimes when I go to little towns or if I go to a different city, I always think maybe this will be the city I fall in love. Like, I don't know. My mind always goes to weird. I live in my own movie. So I'm always thinking, who knows what could happen?
Well, he will be performing at Gun Lake Casino in Wayland tomorrow. Tickets to Brent's 5:30 show are still available, but it looks like his 7:30 show is sold out.